Welcome to Daily Wisdom. We're so glad that you joined us today as we've been trying to apply God's everyday wisdom to our everyday life. And today our passage is in Hebrews chapter 10. We're looking at verses 23 and 24. Our Bible reading plan, which is titled God's Faithfulness in the Bible app, you can find a link for that below in the comments section here on YouTube. Our Bible reading plan tells us to only read 23, but you'll understand why I think 24 is so important in Hebrews chapter 10. Let's take a look as we get into it, and I'll explain. The verse 23 says, "Let us hold unswervingly to the hope that we profess, for he who promised is faithful." Let us hold unswervingly. That means that the author of Hebrews is saying, look, you have claimed to have hope and faith in something. Don't let that hope and faith waver. God has made you promises, and God will be with us. He is faithful, and his wisdom has stood the test of time. But there have been times when maybe you felt this too. There have been times where I have felt like God wasn't giving me an answer, or there was a situation that I was praying for in my life desperately, for crying out to God for help and for answers, and I felt like I wasn't getting any answers. And maybe you have felt that too. But there were people that were there for me, that prayed for me, that were present for me when I couldn't be there for myself or for my family, or people that prayed for me when I couldn't pray to God because I was too angry or I didn't understand my circumstances. And that's why this next verse is so important. Listen to what the author of Hebrews says in verse 24 of chapter 10. And let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds, not giving up on meeting together. What the author is telling us is that there are times when we have to push one another, when we have to be there for one another, when we have to support one another. And those were the experiences that got me through those tough times. When I felt hopeless, God used those people to give me hope. When I felt like I couldn't pray, God used those people to pray with me and to pray for me. Those people helped me stand in faith when I couldn't stand on my own. God used them. And that's why it's so important to not give up on meeting together. And this is really important. Don't miss this. If you don't have a church home, you need to find a church home. You need to get connected. God chose the church to share Jesus' message of hope and healing to the world. And you shouldn't miss out on that. And so let me tell you this. Let me make you an offer. If you don't have a church home, I would be more than happy to help you locate one. And maybe we'll be successful. You never know until you try. And so don't be afraid to reach out to me. You can direct message me on Twitter. You can connect with me through my website, or you can connect with me through the comments here on YouTube. And I'd be more than happy to try to help you out the best I can. And also, if you're local, if you're here near Largo, Clearwater, St. Petersburg, Florida, I'd be more than happy to see you at a Crossroads. And here's the website, crossroadslargo.org. And we would love if you'd pay us a visit. And if you do, as a result of this channel, make sure you say hello. And I'd love to meet you on a Sunday at Crossroads. And there's information on our website more about us and our church. But that's all for today's wisdom. If today helped you out and encouraged you, hit that thumbs up button. It'll help others to see this video. And also feel free to subscribe to our channel, and your YouTube app will notify you every time we upload a video. Would love for you to do that. And also, if you have any other thoughts about the passage that we looked at today, maybe God revealed something else to you, feel free to share that in the comments below as well. We'd love to hear from you. We'll see you tomorrow.